We're just so proud to be part of adding to and building to the arts and culture scene in DeLand. It's great for the local community and to visitors of Central Florida. Here tonight we have Jill Cannady, over 200 works of art. It's the biggest in the museum's history and 9 galleries that we have here.
The paintings that are here, actually there's paintings and sculptures, and there's some ceramic that I did with another artist, Tim Ludwig, who did the ceramic pieces, and then I painted on them. But most of the rest, I mean all of the rest of the work is mine. I've always been interested in art. I've always made art. I've always drawn. When I was a child, my father was a Sunday painter, and he would draw and paint, and I would go with him. And when we were on vacation at a relative's house and he was bored, we would go out and we would paint together. And he taught me a great deal. And by the time I was out of school, out of high school, for instance, I could draw anything that I could see. But it wasn't enough, because making something look like something else isn't art. It's a likeness, it's not art. So when I started in college, I was very interested in abstract art and non-objective art which doesn't look like anything. Because I had ideas that couldn't be expressed with a likeness alone. What is the painting telling me? And I started a dialogue with my own work, which I think a lot of artists have, is a dialogue with their own work. So I listened to it. I continued to do the paintings. I allowed the figures to come out. I concentrated on them, and eventually I was doing figurative paintings. And I am now a figurative painter, and I have been for many, many, many years. The gallery at 600 North Woodland Avenue has work dating back, I guess the earliest piece is probably about 1973. This gallery is the second half of the show. It actually contains the most recent work.
Recently we had Dwayne Hansen, Richard Siegelman, and coming up this summer, Stephen Althaus photography, as well as John Mellencamp. It's just exciting to have him come to Little DeLand, small town. With the name change of the Museum of Art DeLand, it's broadened our mission and broaden our audience and the works of art. So it's just exciting to be a part of.
Space Coast Fort Pierce, West Palm.